Hi, Taylor C. Carlson here, and today we're going back in time to one of the greatest classic hard rock bands of all time. I refer, of course, to Thin Lizzy. Today we're looking at Thin Lizzy. The Boys Are Back in Town, live at the Sydney Opera House, October 1978. This also includes the documentary Phil Lynott, Songs for While I'm Away. So a great combo pack of releases for fans of this band. We're going to do our unboxing and review, and I'll let you know if I recommend the release or not. This is a Blu-ray, DVD, CD combo pack. Back here you got your track lists and a list of everything that's included here. And then we have our credits and notes here, all the Sydney Opera House stuff over here, all the Phil Lynott stuff over here. And then this folds open. I'll take off the discs and show them. We get an audio CD of the Sydney Opera House performance. We get a DVD of the Sydney Opera House performance. And we get a Blu-ray disc of the Phil Lynott documentary. When you take the discs off, there's actually some pictures in the background from this era of the band, and those look very cool. They're kind of hard to see on here with all the glare and everything, but they do look pretty cool, and I think fans will like what they see there. Like I said, this is actually a two-part set. Part one on the Blu-ray, of course, is the Phil Lynott Songs for While I'm Away documentary. Phil Lynott, of course, came from not the best surroundings, but rose to rock stardom and pretty much made himself known to the best of his ability and became revered as one of the all-time great rock stars, unfortunately dying from a lot of medical complications stemming from drug use at the age of 36. Far too young. This documentary does a really good job looking into his past life, where he came from, and we see him through the eyes of friends, family, fellow musicians, all those that worked with him and admired him. If there's anybody that was deserving of a documentary in the rock world, it was certainly Phil Lynott. Sadly, this band is a group that never really gets the proper credit in the United States. In the UK, they're huge, but in America, they're known for maybe 2 or 3 radio hits, and that's about it. And that's a shame, because these guys put out music for over a decade, a ton of great albums, great songs, and sometimes the best songs are the deep album cuts that you never hear on the radio. The Sydney Opera House concert, of course, pretty much shows these guys at the height of their popularity, playing to literally tens of thousands of fans gathered outside Australia's most famous man-made landmark. And just looking at the size of the crowd in this disc goes to show how big of a worldwide following Thin Lizzy had back when they were in their prime. And this was a little after the Jailbreak lineup, so there were some lineup changes. The group on that consists of course, Phil Lynott on bass and vocals, Scott Gorham on guitar and background vocals, Gary Moore on guitar and background vocals, another member of this band who's missed dearly, and Mark Nassif on drums. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because this was after Brian Downey left the band. But it is a great lineup, and getting to see the late Phil Lynott at the height of his worldwide popularity rocking the world stage, or even seeing the late Gary Moore just absolutely cut loose on his guitar like no one else could. It's a fantastic live concert. As far as picture quality on this goes, it depends on the content. The newly filmed stuff for the Phil Lynott documentary looks very good. Not surprising, because it was clearly shot in HD, and on the Blu-ray disc, that looks fantastic. The stock footage obviously doesn't look nearly as good, but overall, everything looks solid for the most part. The picture quality of the DVD of the Sydney Opera House show is a little more hit and miss, because it's actually sourced from 2 different sources. Both are videotape sources, so neither one looks good. But an inferior source had to be used for some of the songs that were missing their video content, and the difference between the two is pretty obvious. They even include a disclaimer on the packaging and on the discs for this. You can watch the original film stuff that was just from the primary source, or you can watch just the secondary source for the missing stuff, or watch it all together as one coherent concert, which is what I did when I went to review this release. Thin Lizzy fans should be very happy with what they get here, and once again, you also get the Sydney Opera House show on a concert CD. Are you a fan of Thin Lizzy, and have you picked up this release yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content, because I'm always posting new videos. and make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.